And welcome back to another episode of my Purdue Boilermakers Dynasty here on College Football 26. And we are getting ready for week 2 here in year 7, the 2031 season. We are 0-1. We've lost in the national championship game at the end of year 6, then lost to TCU in an absolute thriller. If you have not watched it, at least go watch the very end of the game. Lost it on a last-second touchdown from a guy making his first ever career start. So they get to return the favor because we beat them by 3 with a late score. At home last year, TCU gets their revenge. Things do not get easier as we're going to be taking on Texas. We got a ton of pressure, a ton of sacks, but we also gave up a bunch of passing yards. Mwamba threw for over 400 yards against us. And while our quarterback, Brody Sampson, did not have a great game, went through a cold stretch in the third and early fourth quarter that I think cost us that game. But shout out to TCU. They did the thing. Now we get a matchup with the 10th ranked Texas Longhorns. This game is at home. We're going to go to Texas next year. In response to this, a 3:30 kickoff. They're really good. They're not an outstanding team. Coming off of a 2-point win here over Virginia Tech, their defense does not look great, at least based off of that one singular score. I know going back, and I decided to go with them over Oklahoma because Texas had the better quarterback. Keelan Shabazz is a lefty, 94 overall, really fast, really strong arm, extremely accurate, really tough to bring down. Excellent player there. Kevin Minter, their top running back, is hurt, which means he gets replaced with a 99-speed Stan Sharga. I have not seen a 99-speed running back on this game before, so that really, really worries me. I don't know that I even saw one in the 9 years I played on the channel in College Football 25. But obviously, an elite running back room, really fast at wide receiver at the top end. It's a really talented squad. Tight ends are really good. Offensive line is certainly better than what we just played against. It's going to be one of the better offensive lines in the country. I don't know how their defense is going to be better than that offense. Defensively, can they stop the run on the inside? They're not great at stopping the run, okay. Pretty good here at linebacker. Good athletes there. Trayvon Ingram's an elite player there. Matt Weir's another elite player. I guess you would call that Weir and not Ware. I'll say Weir. Good at cornerback, a lot more speed than what we just faced, and we already struggled to hit explosives there. This is a really rock-solid team. Certainly need a lot more out of Tranquil and Abram here, and we got to get the ball to Nestor because, our top two guys here, Tranquil, 7 catches, 33 yards. Abram had 6 for 59, could not get them going. The two freshman tight ends both looked really good and both got into the end zone. Spurlock had one on the catch. Danny Nestor certainly, I think, was in a better showing. Was certainly open more than what the stats are showing there. Need to get off to a fast start. Need to get a win. Got to play a lot better defensively, and we got to be better on third down offensively. Only converted 33% of our first downs. It's going to be a game of the week matchup. 3:30 kickoff. We're trying to overcome a loss. Let's rock some different uniforms here. White helmet look. See what we can do. But yeah, certainly excited to be back here playing a little college football 26. While this is loading up, I'm going to be just right back. Give me just a second. Sorry about that, but yes, we are back here in the Purdue Dynasty. First time ever in this series. We started off 0-1. Had an early loss to Notre Dame last year, made it all the way to the national championship game. Lost back-to-back games, something we have not done since way back in season 2 We had a 3-game losing streak in Season 1 and Season 2. Hopefully we can come back with a victory, but Texas getting the ball to start off with is certainly a little tough. Elite quarterback, super speed, at wide receiver and at running back. All right, let's see how they want to start things off here. Throwing it wide. It's a great catch. It's a guy making a play. Not really the start I wanted to have here. Oh, okay. I'm getting all confused here. A couple of tight end sets here to open things up. Over the middle. Okay. The tight end's just going to play like that. It's going to be a fun game. Breaking all kind of tackles and whatnot already. Not the way you want to start. Go empty here. Golly, doing a lot of motion with that running back. Pressure is going to come. We're going to get a sack. Kranchik had 3 sacks his first career start. Already his 4th sack this year, 5th of his career. 2nd and 16, just sitting more than they wanted to block there. Came off the edge. Kranchik making noise again on that play. Able to get to Shabazz and knock him down. 16 would be absolutely massive if we could get off the field here. He's just going to heave it. It's one-on-one coverage. Come on, baby. Knocked away. Alfonso Lett. Wow. Okay. Get the good version of Brody Sampson today, please. Oh, Emmett Poe had a punt return touchdown. Really excited by trying to get him the ball a little bit here on offense. The defense does their job. Would love to get off to a fast start here. Offensively, Kari Abram. Slow start for him. Got him and Tranquil plenty of touches. Just did not do enough with them consistently. Let's see what we got here. 3 wide receivers, tight end. Golly, what am I doing, man? What am I doing? I didn't think he was. I don't know what I was thinking, actually. I have no idea. Sampson already with 2 interceptions on the year. I don't know what I'm doing there. This is not good. Wow. Your defense does what you ask them to do, and they get off the field there. Now Texas is all the momentum again, and Sampson, I'm sure, is going to be cold all game. That's just on me. I mean, that's just really bad quarterback in there. Wow. Play action. Good tackle out there by Kranchik. 2nd and goal, though. Got to get pressure. I can't. What am I doing, man? What am I doing? Wide receiver in motion. It's probably going to be a quick pass. Hope it's a handoff, and he is not going to get into the end zone. Trying to hold him here. Commit there to the inside. Gets in. Cannot believe we got off the field on defense, and I just immediately threw that. I'd never throw that throw. Like, I never go to that route on that play. Because it's more to me of a clear out route. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. One play, Spurlock. Gain of 3. Mills comes around. No pressure. Nope, went to the wrong guy. Abram trying to make plays. I just cannot get these guys loose. We got to get a first down here, man. Handoff. Ahmed had 3 carries for 0 yards in game 1. Never start. Picked the wrong play. This is not going to work. Spurlock. This doesn't make it a disaster there. Really frustrating beginning to this game. Spurlock able to outrun 54s and get the first down. He's explosive now. May not be, oh, he didn't get the first down there. Okay. May not be top end super fast, but he's a player. This is a Nestor play here all day. Golly, I accidentally pump faked. Whew. Wow. Got really lucky there. I think we're all right. Abram cut it back to the inside. Trying to get him going a little bit. I don't know how good we're going to be if 5 and 12 don't have good years. That play was not. That was not going to work out ever at any point in time. Let's get that quickly to the tight end. 3rd and manageable here. Tranquil brings it in. Sampson 6 for 6. Who did every pass, nothing that's hit the ground. The one incompletion was an interception. Should have took that to the outside. I don't really like how panicky some of these calls are here. A lot of movement here. Yep. They got linebackers all over the field, it feels like already. Wide open, and Tranquil is going to take it in. Let's go. Let's go. Big answer. I knew if I called that slot screen, they're probably going to end up being man. I need to move that slot screen to an audible, see if I can get them catching zone. I really like that play, but it just gets, it's great against zone. It is awful against man. All right. Just out of curiosity, what number is Ruggs? He is already having a fit trying to transfer out. 90. Okay. I think I put him in on some of these little spots. There he is. Get him a snap out here. 4-star guy that I like a ton, has a lot of upside. He ends up in man coverage on that play, but makes the tackle. and a 3. Let's not use him that way. Three wide receivers, 2nd and 7. Wide receiver in motion. It's a big motion offense. Going to be a handoff, and Ruggs again. Back-to-back plays. Okay. True freshman. You want to come here and make plays like that? We can certainly use you. 2 tight ends here, or 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers. One little base personnel. Probably should not have done that. Got all day to throw, wide open. Covered everybody but him. A lot of man here. Pistol full house set. Got it, guys. Why is the second guy just falling on the ground there for no reason? Thankfully, only a 1-yard gain. Gaffney there. Gotta make those plays, though. Running a lot of like 21 and 12 personnel here in the early going. I mean, a ton of it. More 21 personnel here. Running back in the slot, so it's not really that. I feel like Hardwick's got to knock that ball down. Hit the receiver there. One little nickel since they're still kind of spreading us out here. Using that super fast running back into the slot receiver. Oh, come on. Golly. That's on me. There's an opportunity there to make a play. Going empty. Just cover them for a second, guys. Hold this guy. See if we can let Treadwell through. It's a one-on-one ball. Ali's in position, and he picks it off. Tremaine Ali, the junior superstar, makes his first big play of the season. Gave up the game-winning touchdown against TCU. Granted, in his own coverage, but didn't make the play. Goes up and grabs it. 3 wide receivers. Hand off to Spurlock up the middle, 32. And now we've gotten the turnover back. Now we're on equal footing. Hand off. Okay. 59 is a ball player. Making all kind of plays here already. That. Hoping they blitz. Do not. Sit it down. Mills can't bring it in. Come on, 3rd and 7. Nope. I don't know where Sampson is throwing the football. That should not have been that inaccurate of a pass, but 2nd interception of the day, 3rd interception of the season. That's a pick 6. Texas is now up a touchdown. 7 points. We'll give them a lot of the momentum here at home. At our home, is what I meant by that. Okay. Golly. Where is he throwing the ball at? They covered it up well, and they called the perfect defense for it. They were all over everything. On here to Ahmed. Can't bounce it to the outside. Abram can't quite hold that long enough. Audible here, trying to get Abram in space. Got a great spin move. Doesn't work there. Gotta get Sampson going. There's Godot. Caught a touchdown in his first ever career game. It's another catch there. I think the tight ends are going to be a really big part of this offense. Golly, just hold the block an extra second. Good play. I don't really like how this is looking right here. Okay, okay. Ahmed. Might be his first career catch. Just a regular handoff here. Oh, they're not making this easy. Screen out to Tranquil. He's going to score his second touchdown of the day. All right, good answer, but if we'd stop throwing interceptions, we could probably take a lead. 14-14. Off at the 16. They are running a ton of this setup here. Good tackle from Leder. He saved a touchdown there. I don't know that I've ever seen a team use a running back in the slot this much. Obviously one of their best players. 29 there. Great job, guys. Treadwell and Boykins, 3rd and 9. Let's get off the field here. Gonna fool me with that showing 2 running backs, but one of them being in the slot. I mean, where's Treadwell going? There's nobody else there. Send pressure again. It's going to be a sack. Treadwell, 4th of the season for him. It's going to be a lot of linebacker blitzes, I feel like, this year. No pressure sending here anyway. Open field tackle. Nice job, guys. Sermon and Ali. 3rd and 15. You got another chance to get off the field here. Kranchik is going to get there and get another sack. He is having a Devin Keegler-like start here to his first real playing time. Be the 2-minute warning. Get the ball to start the second half, so you don't want to go crazy here, but would love to get a score. Let's just see if we can make work. There we go. Big play to Mills. I did not see that safety kind of merge in with the logo. Thankfully, it doesn't really matter there. Sent the blitz and we get right. Yeah, it's going to be a bad play. It's okay. Lost to 3. We're fine. kind of came back up under tight end. Just a nice play. There we go. Nestor. Hurried up here, a little 45 quick base. Let's get this first down. Don't even let the defensive lineman get set, and Ahmed. Have a nice game. Okay. Here we go. That ball almost intercepted. Is another completion though. Out there to Nestor. Just work that across, Tranquil out of bounds. Look at that setup. Spurlock in the middle of the field. Now let's call a timeout. Not really the most realistic throw. We will take it. Let's throw it away. I think a run play here might be smart. Ahmed's going to get in. A 2-interception first half. 21-14 lead still. Let's keep him out of the end zone heading into halftime. We get the ball to start the second half. Really getting pretty much everybody involved here in the early going. Win here, you know, and you're right back on track. Makes these early schedules ridiculous. Hardrick is not Kyle Riggs, I'll say that. Ooh, okay. Okay. Halftime, we're up 21-14. We get the ball to start the second half. Tranquil, very involved, 2 touchdowns, much better game from him. Still kind of looking to unlock Abram as well. Nestor, I feel like, is putting together a pretty good showing. These big, long tight ends are really helping because Sampson, a couple of these throws of them has been a little rough to say the least. Not much there for Poe, but it's up to 22. I don't know if we can run the football consistently in this game. There we go. I would love heat up about 8 minutes of the clock here. Okay, yeah, run game. Looking good to start the second half. Tight end set here. We're going to bring in Godot and hand off behind him. First down. Mills does bring it in. Nestor making a living. He's our possession catch guy. You're going to give him space. I'm going to try to throw it out there to him. Good block. Texas now, they're the ones in trouble here. There's Emmett Poe. Emmett Poe inside the 5. Redshirt freshman. Already putting together some performances for us here.
On the set.
Try to just run a toss out here to Spurlock. He's got the speed. Can we hold the edge? Whoop. Try to cut it in. He's going to be down at the 1. Quarterback sneak this with Sampson.
On the ready. Set.
Does not get in there. We're going to do it again.
Ready up.
This is probably four of these. He gets in this time. All right. 2-score lead. Texas scored off a short field thanks to an interception on our first pass from Sampson. Other than that, they've really only had one drive offensively. We've had to throw a lot of pressure at Shabazz, though. Kind of knocked him off rhythm. Sending that speedster in motion. Play actions, we're kind of shovel it forward. Nice job there. This time we are going to send the blitz. Pressure does get there again, and it is Shredwell again. They don't have an answer for the blitz. Have not all day. Let somebody win one-on-one here, though. 3rd and 13. Quick pass out. All over it. Texas in massive trouble. We're not even being creative with the blitzers today. This did not work that consistently against TCU. This is a much better offensive line. Maybe they just don't save in their blockers and stuff quite as much. Out to Nestor. 1-game extension, a gain of 6. Not a great throw there. 4th grab for him. Yeah. I get real nervous trying to take those too far outside. Looks like they're sending pressure. They don't. Still get it to Tranquil, though. Beats his guy inside, makes something happen. We'll get the ball to Abram right quick. Get him another touch. Oh, no, there we go.
Got it. Moves.
Only one defensive back on that side. They better run over there with him. He's supposed to have a good spin move. Really working there. Texas in major trouble here. Golly, they really confused me, confused themselves, and it ends up working out for them. Screen inside, another catch there for Nestor. I'm trying to get him involved. He made some crazy catches in practice. You are kidding me. 3 interceptions here. I mean, Travion Ingram is a freak, though. Why did I not throw this? I mean, Mills is open on this play. It's like I knew it was open. I'm just trying to get the first down. 3 interceptions, 2 from Ingram today. Come on, guys. All over him. Make the tackle. Good tackle, Maunder. Save the touchdown. I mean, got a chance to go up 3 scores. Makes me sick. Knock it away. Knocked away. Play by Sermon there. Good play. All over them. Really weird play from them. To make it work, though. 3rd and 9. I think we're going to go to the 4th quarter. Going to the 4th quarter, up 2 scores despite 3 Brody Sampson interceptions. Trying to maneuver the ball around to everybody. I've got to play better quarterback. Sampson's going to transfer. Oh, almost got to Shabazz as he gets that. Finally out. 4th and 6. Going to go for it here. This is really crucial. Huge play. Running back comes in on a bunch of rhythmic plays at us. Oh, almost picked off. It's knocked away, though. We survived another interception. Holy cow. Sampson this is probably just time to just run the football. And Dion Spurlock inside the 30. Up to 88 yards rushing. I thought that we could have success running the football on them inside, and so far that has been the case. Try to throw that wide. He's overthrows Tranquil. He took a hit that time at least. Makes me feel a little bit better about it. I don't want him taking hits, but as far as missing these throws. Screen to Abram. Little run game extension there. Have not been able to get him going, though. I don't really like any of these plays. Let me just sum up myself. Abrams is working back across everybody inside the 10. Purdue trying to put this game out of reach. Spurlock inside, running hard. Down at the 3. I like how this is set up at all. Let's just run the football here. All over him. Also, too, and Atkins is banged up. Third and goal. Inside there, and Emmett Poe, back-to-back weeks. The redshirt freshman gets into the end zone last week. It was a punt return touchdown. 35-14. Big problem has been Texas' offense. The defense has given up points. Also picked off Sampson 3 times. Ooh, good tackle. And Shabazz. I've been really disappointed with Shabazz. Really disappointed with this offense, though. I feel like they have not done it. They should have been handing the ball off to 29 a lot more than what they're doing. He's a speedster, a big play guy. It's the third time now we've seen this play. Tight ends have made some really nice plays, especially early on for them. It's all about just not giving up the big plays at this point. Good tackle. Like, I don't even care to send pressure now, make them eat up clock. But I think the defense has played a lot better than I thought they were going to against, looking at this roster, especially after what TCU did to us with a first-time starter. Shabazz is a really good quarterback, extremely talented. Have not consistently been able to run the football, and that was a big thing for TCU. They didn't run it a lot, but they ran it extremely well when they did. So it's like something I'm always conscious about. Whereas for Texas, it's been largely just throwing it and throwing it and throwing it and throwing it. Gotten crucial sacks we've needed to as well. I don't know how that ball is caught. But it is. Good play. Make them earn it all up and down the field. Little full house pistol set here. We've seen this, I think, one other time from them. See if they send 21. Nope, they send 8 this time. Good pass out to him. Great tackle from Sermon. Feeling the Dalton slide roll okay here in the early going. Made them eat a ton of clock off. They're driving it, but it has been, they're huddling up, keeping everything in bounds. Pressure trying to get there is not going to get there, and he is going to scramble. He's going to take it in. Okay, look at him go. Wow. Keelan Shabazz, 2 rushing touchdowns. The other one was a quarterback sneak, I believe. All right. 35-21. Do they onside kick here? They do onside kick here. Just catch it. Let's get out of here. Let's go. You need to give that one a chance.
Okay, ready?
Ran the ball well here in the second half. Can we continue that here when they're definitely going to be gearing up to stop the run? Let's play so good. It's almost at the 100-yard marker.
Got it.
Chewing clock here. Spurlock, first down. One of those guys ends up sealing 4 there. Spurlock probably can score. Cheap reception.
Ready, fight. Hey, Sam. Here we go.
Put it up. Yeah, really like Spurlock. I think he feels very similar to Stenderud in running the football. It's not quite as good from a change of direction spot. Yeah, this has been a dominant defensive effort. Dominant. Really saved us because I think, if you're playing TCU and I throw 3 interceptions, we get run off the field on that one. We've ran the ball well. If I'm not throwing interceptions, we've thrown the ball well. Threw the ball well on them in that spot. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. This has been a really nice response, though. after the last game.
Roll it, roll it.
I was really worried heading into this game. You go down 0-2 on the season, you're in complete desperation mode. I'll let this clock run down. But yeah, I mean, I think the offense has played. I think you take away the 3 interceptions, the offense has been dang near perfect. Obviously, the 3 interceptions are a major deal here. But the defense, I think, was really, really good. Texas could not create the big explosives that TCU did. A lot better play in the secondary, did a lot better job just down the field, knocking the ball away, deflecting passes. Better job getting some stock pressure on Shabazz, but just a better job overall in coverage to kind of create those opportunities for a little bit more stock pressure. This is a really nice response. We have to go to Texas next year now because of this, but I'm excited to get a win here. This was a big deal. Really, really big deal. I mean, really until the last drive we started running, basically prevent defense. They've really struggled to move the ball on us. Tackling them inbounds, let's go. Don't let them beat you deep. One thing I ask. Underneath, tackle them inbounds. There we go.
221 away.
Kranchik has been really impressive. I think a lot of the rest of these guys have maybe not been so much. Knocked away. Good play by Lett. Sermon had a downfield deflection. Ali went up and got an interception. Probably going to find a way to make him a thumbnail player today, I would guess. Him or Tranquil, one or the other. Trying to get there with pressure. It's the game here, and the game is over regardless, but if we can get off the field and get a kneel down here. Just heaves it up, and a great catch. They've made a couple of those. That's that speedy running back there. This plays slot receiver. That's a really interesting take. Come on, guys. Come on. Now all you're doing is hurting my stats just for the sake of it.
Here we go, set.
Try to scramble up. Takes a little hit there. Let's call a timeout. I want to run some plays with Ruggs on the field. Also get, come on now, that's fine. I don't want Ruggs to transfer out. He's not even out there? Did I not get the call off? Throws it away. Let's put Scholes in here on this play as well. Trying to get these guys snaps so they don't try to transfer out. I think Ruggs actually he looked good in his limited snaps today. Try to take one last shot to the end zone. Thankfully is not caught just for statistician purposes, but a 38-21 win, really dominant in the middle portion of this game. Brody Sampson, player of the game, I don't really think so, but did total 4 touchdowns, but threw 3 interceptions, man. Texas is really fast, obviously at the cornerback spot and at the linebackers in particular. Trayvon Ingram had a great, fantastic game for them. He is a menace, really hard to deal with, but I think really and truly outside of that, we largely dominated this game. We were 9 for 12 on third down, held them for 5 of 13 between third and fourth down. Lost a turnover battle by 2 and still won by 3 scores is crazy. Really, really good job defensively. And I think that really tells the whole tale. I mean, held them to 271 yards after the performance from last week. Sampson, 28 of 35, 293 touch, 3 picks. He did get the rushing touchdown as well. Ahmed got into the end zone. Really nice day from Spurlock, really showing he can control the rock. Tranquil getting 2 touchdowns. Good to kind of get him and Abram going a little bit better. Nestor, I'm telling you, he's going to be a major, major focus of what I try to do on third down. If we get him on isolated routes on the outside, one-on-one, I'm going to try to hit him with curls. Like, he's a big body guy. He catches everything. I think that's going to be a really nice way to utilize him in that spot. So it may not be flashy numbers all the time, but I think he's going to play a major role for us. See these 2 tight ends, 5 catches between them. Really nice work there. Poe gets into the end zone. Really, really excited about him. He looks like another Tranquil type of player. A little bit more explosive, you know, at least at the stage that he was in when Tranquil was there. Really like that, but an outstanding performance from this defense. Got 4 sacks from Cranchick and Treadwell after they combined for 6 against TCU. We did not live in the backfield or anything. We really did not. Ali got the interception. A really nice job there. Probably going to find a way to use that as a thumbnail. We had 3 passes deflected, but we just really covered them extremely well. I'm really, really happy with the way this team responded. But I'm playing this literally immediately after the TCU game. So Shabazz, I mean, almost all of these stats come from, late in the game. No touchdowns, the interceptions. Did have 2 rushing touchdowns, though. But yeah, they did not even attempt to run the football. It was not even a thought in their heads to do so. Tiffin, I think, was really good for them. The tight end was spectacular, but not really a lot else. They did not get the ball to Sharga, I think, as much as I would with him being a 99 speed guy. They had guys make plays, though. These safeties were really busy. Got 2 interceptions from Ingram. Got another one from Norwood. There was a pick 6. I mean, you're talking about we run them out of the stadium without the pick 6. I forgot that's the way they scored their second touchdown was the pick 6. Yeah, I mean, this was a bloodbath of a performance here. We are dramatically better than Texas. We were dramatically better than Texas today on our own field. I'll say that. Can I find the Ali interception? Trying to think of when exactly it was. Yeah, okay, so we threw the pick 6 after we got the interception from Ali. I kind of just want to get these guys kind of running together. I think I can make this a thumbnail here. We'll just kind of go... You guys just going to get it, 38-21, way to rebound there. Great performance from the defense. Great performance. I mean, they gained almost all of their yardage just against prevent defense there. Really, really, really good response. All right, it's going to get an opportunity to just kind of do some recruiting here because we are trying to think of what I'm trying to say. Oh, we got the bye week. So still a B-plus championship contender. Tranquil is a guy that's going to I'm not particularly worried about that right now. We're back into the top 10, which is good. Got to get Ruggs more playing time. Brand exposure's up to an A. Okay. Win a game of the week, that'll do that. Take a look at the scores right quick. So Tennessee with a big win. Miami, goodness gracious. Michigan big over Georgia Tech. Georgia big. A lot of teams playing FCS schools. TCU loses after beating us by Syracuse. Was it a little redemption on the other side? It looks like Syracuse may have scored late to get that win. Okay. Virginia Tech over Nebraska. Nebraska's first game there in week 2. Had 2 byes that started off. Duke over an FCS team. Oklahoma with a win. There's our game. Pittsburgh over West Virginia. Alabama over an FCS team. Penn State over Texas A&M. Oregon, Texas Tech. A tight win there. Clemson. And then LSU big over Utah. UCLA big over UNLV. Not the conference standings. Not worried about that right now. Players of the week: Cortez and Matlock out of UAB, Tavares Pelfrey out of Clemson. Big Ten. Reggie Barco out of Maryland, and Juan Whitehart out of Rutgers. Anything really changing here with the Heisman watch? Oh, yeah. A lot of shifting here. Quincy Landry, look at him. Had a nice game against us in the national championship. Missouri State, something about their playbook works. I can tell you that. Josh Traylor right now, the quarterback out of UConn, leading the way. Take a look at our stats. Take a look at recruiting. We'll see him, do the scores, go back to recruiting, see if anything changes. So completing 72% of our passes with Sampson, but 6 touchdowns against 4 picks. What did we throw with him last year? I mean, even in the national championship game, we didn't really turn the ball over a ton. Threw 9 interceptions all of last year on 592 attempts. So have to think I'll get a little bit better at that. Spurlock has looked good. Ahmed looked much better that game. Have yet to be sacked with Sampson. Abram, right now, our leading receiver. Tranquil's gotten to the end zone twice. Getting a lot of people involved. I want this to be a more balanced attack. Utilize more players. That's exactly what we're doing here in the early going. Defensively, Treadwell and Hardrick are leading us in tackles. Treadwell, Kranchik, each with 5 tackles for loss, each of them with 5 sacks. You also have Sermon and Boykins with sacks as well. Got the 1 interception there from Ali. Have not missed a kick either. Let's take a look at recruiting just right quick. All right, so still looking really good for Tally. I think he's going to end up joining us. Probably going to have some quarterbacks transfer, so it never hurts to take 2 if that's what we end up doing. You see down there at the bottom, I did lower the threshold for quarterbacks. Is one of my things, just to try to keep guys when they want to transfer and whatnot. Saunders looking good there. No reason to change anything. Hazelwood, no reason to change anything there. Conti, okay, looking good. Here comes Michigan trying to make a play here. I don't really know anything else with him. I really want him. I think we're fine with these tight ends that I have on roster, but 87 speed Jim tight end, would love to bring that home. Okay. So far, so good. Looking really good here for Schluter. Not looking as great for Lemon, even though we're in first. Still looking good here for a Mel, but here comes TCU. That's one of those battles, like if you can't somehow get this over early, they have the pipeline. That's going to be really tough for us to overcome. Looking pretty good. Should get at least 1 more of these cornerbacks, I would guess. Okay. Actually, since we're using 40 points on him, do we know if I can get his conference prestige? Actually, we don't know that yet. I'm sure we might actually know it, but I don't know it. All right, let's simulate here. Playing better teams certainly makes. I know that game ended up not being that close, but it's certainly scheduling these tougher opponents, I think, is definitely the move. To something that I'm going to bring into my series next year. Creates a lot more tension here. We move up to number 8. Championship contender is still a B+, which doesn't make any, I don't understand that. Obviously now a lot of people because of playing style, which I'm not really worried about. I'm worried more about it recruiting-wise than anything else. The playing time is not great here. Golly, Notre Dame. It's going to be a fun one. We know Pitt beats USC. Take a look at the scores, though, again. That's why I don't like taking the early bye. Oregon over Oregon State. Penn State, I say that I don't like taking the early bye because of the playing style. Sorry. Penn State over Oklahoma. Duke over Illinois. Miami with a big win. Oklahoma State by a couple of scores. LSU easy win. Tennessee. North Carolina. Michigan. Clemson big over Rutgers. Pitt by 20 over USC. TCU does rebound with a win. Notre Dame over USF. Texas Tech over Arkansas. Good win there for them. BYU by 1 score there. Ohio State, Georgia, UCLA, Virginia Tech, Alabama, and Texas. Players of the week nationally, Lamont Burgess and Rashawn Harris. And then Randall Russ and Kiki Kalambai. A lot of big changes here. Clayton Long now from Miami is currently leading the way for the Heisman, but this is still in the early stretch of the season. It takes till probably week 7, week 8 before that really starts to materialize. Let's see what the bye week has done to us from any kind of different perspective. So looking really good here for Tolly. Did not really get any movement here. Do we know his 3? Brand exposure. We do know his 3. We want to go ahead and bring him in on a... Ooh, that's a... Let's try to get him in on a visit here. It's USC. It's going to be a tough matchup, tough game to win, but I'll bring him in there. Can't really make a change. Should I just... I think we're going to get Tolly. Do I just back off of Tecklenburg here? Let me see. Running backs are looking good. Like now, if I can bring Hazelwood in for that same game, like I think that would be massive. Let's take 10 away here. Actually, I need to get... Tecklenburg's a better thrower, but Tolly is, I think, a more exciting overall profile. Could have the growth of all of a sudden. If he gets a 90 arm strength, he is a much better quarterback than Tecklenburg. Let's give him up. We're going all in on Tolly. Trying to go all in for Hazelwood here as well. What it says, championship contender. Cannot be losing games to try to hold on to that recruiting battle. Conti just at 35 is really all we can do here. Just keep holding strong there right now. Crum. Also bring him in. Championship contender. Oh, gotta win these games. Okay. Got 5 points to give to somebody too. We're gonna lose that battle. Just hold strong for right now there. We want to... Can't bring him in on a visit. Okay, that's fine. Let's just do 10 right here. Irvin, do we know his? Do not. Just looking okay for a male. It's going to be some long, drawn-out battles. You can already kind of tell here. Then we're going to try to set up this Illinois to be a defensive one here. What is this thing? Conference prestige. Okay. At this point, you just give this up. Let's set up. keep holding just in case. But these are not looking great. Some of these other battles here. All right, I think we'll roll with that. Yeah, it's going to be another big one. The next time I see you guys here in this series, we've gotten back to 1-1. We're back into the top 10. Hopefully, we can keep things going. But going on the road to Notre Dame is certainly going to be tough. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Check out my other work on the channel as well. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and until next time, peace.